looking at my YouTube, my channel.
Didn't start yet.
It's starting.
I'm refreshing.
Starting. Yes, it should be starting. And now it's live. Okay. So
Hello.
yes. Okay, we're live.
Oh, yeah, it's live. You're live now. Hi, Vance.
Hi.
Oh, Vance.
So I'm not going to keep the camera up here all during the presentation, and we've got 8 minutes to go before we end up in Second Life MOOC, if they know what to do with this. But in any event, let's see, we are a group of people in EVO Minecraft MOOC, and we have here Marijana, and what's your son's name? Dumagog? Dumagoy, okay. And we have Dakota Redstone, and we have my wife Bobby, Bobby Bear, and I'm Teacher Vance Stevens, and this is the 22nd of June 2017, and it's Learning Together episode 370. But it's also an event in EVO Minecraft, sorry, not EVO Minecraft, in the Second Life MOOC. So we're, I'm not sure if they're going to catch us live or if they're just going to post the video in their video stream. I'm not really sure how they're doing it in Second Life. But in any event, we're here in Minecraft, and that's Minecraft right there. And we're aimed, oops, let's see, hang on a minute. Okay, I see, well, we're all here. Here we go. That's all of us in Minecraft. Bobby, Marijana, Dakota, myself, and let me find a decent view here. Okay, so let's see, I'm looking for this one. Okay, so we're going to head south. That's this direction. Okay, so we're at one of the railroads we built in the EVO Minecraft server. And shall we wait for Maha? Maha from Egypt is joining us, we think.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We can, Maha. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, how are you?
Been a while.
Yeah. So
I'm inside the.
I can hear you.
The village.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do you
wow,
want?
there's a.
Do you want someone to come and get you?
No, I'll be outside in a sec.
Okay. All right. Well, it's a beautiful day out here. As you exit the door, you go to the right, and you'll see a ladder going up to a train platform. And I see a spider down there below the platform. Okay, and Dakota has gone out to, and there she comes. Okay, so we see you right outside the window here. There we go.
Hello.
Excellent. Hi. How are you?
Into the train.
Okay. So we're about to go on this trip, and when we get started, I'll remove my webcam. And maybe I can send an email to. Let's see.
I have a fan in real life running next to me, so if you feel that it's noisy, please let me know.
Ah.
On mute.
I don't hear any noise.
Okay.
Fan running too.
Good.
Yes, that's probably why we don't hear hers. Okay, so
shall we jump into the cart?
Yeah. I guess Dakota, what are we going to do? Tell us where we're going.
This is the line that runs south all the way to Enfield, Bard Rose's village, kind of at the other end of the map.
Okay. All right.
So if you hop in and kind of scoot it up to this stone with the button on it, you just hit the button and scooch southward and you'll take off.
Okay. All right. Anybody, Dakota is taking off. You just, oh, you hitched the button. I didn't hit the button. Okay, hang on a minute. I didn't hit the button. Oh, this is a problem. Okay.
Domagoy and I entered Southern
I
Express.
didn't hit the button either.
When you hit the button that powers those rails, then you have to move the cart in the direction you want to go
Okay.
while the rails are lit.
Okay, well, I forgot to hit the button, but the cart is moving.
Whee!
Okay. So we're all
Is
coming
that
down the
normal
rails?
that it stutters a little?
I was
right.
wondering how it was going to handle this many people riding the rails at the same time.
Yeah, well, I'm moving along quite nicely. So, why are we doing this? In case I'm not sure if I'm not sure what they're doing in. Oops, let's see. Okay, in Second Life MOOC. Oh, should I stop? I don't know. How do I do that? Oh, there's your cart. Okay. Shall I disembark?
I can't find the button.
I think maybe if you just get in the cart, you'll probably be okay. So I just got off where Dakota is. Here comes the cart, maybe with somebody in
How do you
it.
get on? You just...
People going
You
by.
put the crosshairs.
Should I stop?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I guess so.
I just wanted to make sure everybody was okay.
I just need to press the right mouse button,
Okay,
the one close to the middle one.
let
but
me
to the
go
right.
help you, Bobby. Just a minute.
No, it's stopped. Okay, should we continue?
Yeah.
The cart is there.
The train is so loud.
To go pick it up,
How?
walk over
You
it.
need to adjust the volume of Minecraft in your audio settings, like down to like 50% for ambient or environment sound.
Where did it go?
Okay. I can hardly hear you, but I know. Okay, I got you. What you're saying.
Right there, the frame. Just drop that frame cue. Okay, frame is gone. Okay, so now then, we're going to here.
Where?
The cart is there. Mouse.
Yeah.
So you just drag the cart down and put it there. That space, the empty space right there.
Oh.
In your bar, yeah. Okay.
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 So Domagoy exit the minecart. Are you all still driving the minecart?
I'm still in the minecart, and it's still heading south.
Put it on the rail.
Wow.
If you get to the stop at Mammoth Rouge, past the ice place, you might want to wait there for everyone.
Where's the
But
X?
will it stop, or should I jump?
It should stop. There should be a block on either side of the track with another one of these buttons.
Okay.
Oh, it stopped, I
Now
think.
then,
Oh. It went backwards, but I jumped.
close.
Um,
So, oh, there's the button. Okay.
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 I'm not sure if I'm in the right place.
Yay.
Keep pressing.
Keep pressing. Okay, thank you.
The cart went backwards. I jumped out, but I think
Okay, I had to leave
So
the
we're
game.
scattered all over the rails at this point.
That's normal, isn't it? So we're
Finally found our cart again and driving again.
Well, it isn't really our car. We just found it on the middle
Yeah,
of the
and we
rail
find
and
Oliver.
Am I
Yeah.
supposed to be facing east or west?
I think the standard line is, and then chaos ensued.
Yes, we did this before. So I'm coming along the tracks. I
It
think-
would be nice if there was a way to link the carts together into a
I
train.
do have a cart. I'll just lay one here on the track. So,
It'd be nice if we could ride together. Where's everybody? I'm just in the cart. I'm in the snow.
We are also in the cart.
which,
Still.
which way should we be heading? East, I hope?
we're heading east now.
Okay, all right. So I'm
I'm
heading,
bringing up the rear, so if
Okay.
anybody's going in the wrong direction, I'll catch them.
Okay. I just shifted to the south again. Okay. All right. So I guess Dakota is behind Bobby, so she'll be okay. And we're just heading along. Meanwhile, I'm wondering if I can
See your cart.
Okay. I don't know if I can touch base with people in... let's see if I've got anybody in my list. Let's see. Maybe I'll just send an email to these people. Okay. What's happening here? Oh, okay.
When we get to the Mammoth, we'll get out and look at things. I think that might be a little better group exercise.
Okay.
Oh, I'm heading south again. Okay. It went east for a while and then now south again.
Yeah, there was a bunch of empty carts that made me go backwards.
Oh. Dakota, are you behind Bobby? You might have to use the W key to keep going forward. And you have to be facing the right way. And if you touch F3, it will tell you which way you're facing. I'm just going to reply to a mail.
Driving, and there are like 2 or 3 empty carts in front of us.
Also, when my mother says
And I have
driving,
one as well.
thing is, I pushed W for a while until it stopped. What? What? That's fine.
There are signs, but I can't see what they say.
Yeah, I think the
They're
stop will
backwards.
be right after the sign.
Stop here?
There should be a stop engineered in the track.
Yeah, there's a... There are 2 blocks on either side with a button.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
it looks
stop
like
there.
one. Oh, okay, it stopped on its own. Okay, I'll jump out before it decides to drive.
How do you jump out?
Shift.
If
Left
you
shift.
if you jump out, you should brake your cart so it doesn't get away from you.
Yeah. So you hit it with your
Oh,
fist.
okay.
Break
Yeah,
it?
you break it up,
Yeah.
and then you walk over it like you did. That cart
Oh, okay.
was possibly broken.
Yeah, I got my cart. And I'm waiting. It's snowing.
Okay, it's snowing.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I don't know if
Yeah,
they're
it started
following us
snowing.
in SL MOOC, but if they are, we're...
If you start walking back towards, you can read the signs.
We have just read some of the signs.
Okay, I'm still on the track, but I'd just like to tell people... Oh, here... No, sorry, yeah, no, that's not a... The other cart stopped. Okay, so now we're going. We are engaged in collaborative activities,
Oh,
which
I'm
is
going the wrong
kind
way.
of what
Yeah.
it's possible to do with students, but we're a group of teachers, and we do this, we've been doing this for 3 years, and what we're trying to do is learn about gamification, and we're learning about participatory cultures by participating in such cultures. So it turns out that a lot of people who are into video games, well, there are people of all ages all over the world. There are elder people like myself and Dakota, and there
me?
maybe you never know. So, but young people in general, treat their media much differently from the way we do. So. In order to, especially video games are very popular, and students really do like games. And in order to teach them, sometimes you have to meet them in their space, or at least have some command over a space like this, because Minecraft is a really interesting game that you can do a lot of. Oh, I'm heading the wrong way. You can do a lot of. Oh, there's Dakota. I'm gonna get out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're basically always engineering your world. Okay. There we go. I just got out where Dakota is, and I'm gonna break up my cart if I can find it. Oh, there's a cart. Dakota just broke it up. Okay. So we're having to figure out what we're doing all the time and build things. You can see all this, these tracks and everything were built by somebody here. Dakota, who built these tracks?
It was started by Bard Rose and I think her family, and then I did an extension from like midpoint on to our longhouse starting area. I built the mammoth sculpture, and I built the mine that exists underneath where we're standing.
Okay. Where's the mammoth sculpture? Hard to see. Did we pass it?
We have really done so much last year since we haven't been participating, Filip and I, and it's really an amazing world now. And as you said, Vance, it's like you have so many opportunities in building and engineering and changing stuff and making your world whatever you wish in Minecraft.
And we kind of got started in this. We're teachers of English, and Marijana, who was just talking to us, lives in Croatia and with her family, and the kids speak Croatian, and but they're learning to be very fluent in English. We just heard Dumagoy talking to us a moment ago. That's her younger son, and then Filip is the one who Marijana interviewed Filip and wrote an article in Tessel EJ about how Filip acquired his language, became very proficient in English through Minecraft. So it's a game that has many opportunities for learning English. For example, you can put a sign up that says, "Let me know what you think," and then the students can let you know what they think. So.
Yeah. Thank you, Vance. Yeah, well, both of my sons started. Actually, the younger one, Domagoy, that is playing now with me, he was the one to discover Minecraft, but he was very young at that age. He was about 5, and Filip was about 8, and then they started to play Minecraft, but they wanted to learn so much, so they started to watch YouTube and YouTube channels of people playing Minecraft and speaking English. And it all started with first watching the videos and then playing, and then they started to type, and in about 1 year I was amazed by the fluency of their English, even better than Croatian. The younger one even thinks in English, and they told me that they even sometimes dream in English, which means that I would say they're almost natives. So the game, playing online games, especially Minecraft, which taught them lots of interesting stuff besides English, was very influential to them, and it was very fun. They learned so many stuff, and it was then interesting how they have learned that, how they have started to share their knowledge in playing Minecraft with other teachers, first with Vance and me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and their knowledge of English. And the point is, now in school, when they go to higher classes, they tend to read and help other students in their class sometimes, because they're very good in pronouncing and reading, and even they are like a little assistant to their English teachers sometimes. So the games have the positive effects to.
It's all in a context of critical
the foreign
thinking.
Language. Yes. Yeah.
Critical thinking skills, digital literacy skills, engineering, architecture, mathematics. There's so much that is learned in this game. You're constantly having to solve problems, especially when the monsters appear. We're out at night, which is potentially dangerous. There are monsters around, I'm sure. There's a very dark countryside out there. If we were to go down there, they can't get up here, the monsters. Dakota's... A spider killed Bobby?
Actually, they can. There are stairs.
A spider just killed Bobby. Oh, well, you can teleport. How do we teleport Bobby back here?
He needs to type TP, and then maybe then ask type Vance Stevens and teacher Vance, and then she will come. She needs to write into Minecraft chat TP, and then your Minecraft name, and she will come wherever you are.
Yes, yes. I couldn't remember the exact syntax because sometimes when I do this, I go to the person I'm trying to teleport to me. So, okay, so that's it. TP
this
plus.
Is how actually how Domago and I found you, because we were riding those tracks, and then I told
for like an eternity.
For like an eternity, he said, and then we said, okay, let's find Dakota, and then we had just teleported us. Those are nice, interesting shortcuts that all the gamers have, and I always ask my students when we learn about the abbreviations and the emojis and so on, and those are the interesting stuff that they sometimes share. And actually, I could tell you as an English teacher, they have taught me so many interesting shortcuts that actually they find out from in the games. So find us.
There's a lot to learn. It's a game with so much depth that. Not only do you have to learn how to play the game, but you have to learn how to survive and feed yourself and build shelter, and then the different things you can build. And if you get up to the level of Dakota, you can build machines for harvesting, for spawning zombies who carry loot, and you can harvest them for their loot. And there's all kinds of things to learn about it. The first that my son started to play was creative mode, as we are probably now having a combination of creative or survival mode. But I know that it was more exciting for them to play the survival mode, because you need to learn how to survive for like 6 or 7 minutes while the daylight is on, right? And then the first thing was to create your shelter, but you don't have anything. You need to chop wood, you need to create, build, right, the shelter. Otherwise, if you don't do that, you're going to be killed by zombies. And then you need to hunt, right? You need to get the food and so other things. And this is something really, really interesting. And you know, as a secondary English teacher, I used to give my students essays on what are the advantages and disadvantages of playing Minecraft, or what are the advantages or disadvantages of playing other online games, and they would give me a lot of advantages. Of course, there are always disadvantages, right? But the first advantage would be, actually, we have learned so many skills, teacher. I have learned how to do, I don't know, how to survive, how a certain language. I have learned a lot of history or something like that, or maybe engineering and so on. So Minecraft was a great game to start for many. Yeah, and there's a little zombie here. Little baby zombie.
What happened?
And I'm afraid of killing somebody else.
Don't watch.
Finally.
There's a teacher I know.
Well done, people. Well done.
There's a teacher I know of who her students liked Minecraft, and so she had them write justifications for using it for the syllabus they were trying to accomplish. She had the students set that up so that she could use it with her students in class. But the students had to come up with the.
Who did that?
A teacher in Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, yeah, okay.
That's perfect.
And Mircea is here. Yeah, Mircea is one of our builders extraordinaire. He's a he teaches coding, maths and coding, and he's standing right here. That's Mircea. And Mircea, I wonder if he's in Discord.
Yeah. He changed the weather to be nice. Thanks.
Oh, okay.
No more snow.
Yeah.
No more snow. Well, it's summer in Croatia, so
yeah.
We had enough of snow.
Well, there's still snow over here. Yeah.
Because it didn't melt.
Well, where shall we go from here?
I don't even know how long it takes to actually melt snow.
If you wanted to see the towns and that, we could either warp there or ride there, but again, it takes like another 5 or 6 minutes to ride there.
Well, shall we warp?
To which village?
Any of them.
Okay.
They're all connected at this point.
We can warp.
Yeah.
And the mesa is nice to see. The colors and the...
Okay.
So somebody choose
Shall
one.
Shall we go to Hinderval?
Okay. All right.
So warp.
Whoops. Okay. Bobby, you have to get the text window up, type the / and the word warp, and then and you can see people. Well, I don't know what you can see. Let's see. Can someone put it in chat wing? The command to use. So that Bobby can see it.
I'm there.
Oh, okay. She figured it out. Okay. Hinderval. Okay. Warp. Hinderval. Okay. Here we go. Warp to Hinderval. Okay.
Outside Hinderval.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, this is easier.
Okay. Oh.
The doors are a nightmare.
Here we go. This is a good one. Put a
Can come up the ladder if...
Yeah. Whose space is this?
This one?
Dakota, I think.
Is this a place where we can trade? It looks like it's
It was set up to trade with the villagers, so we built houses for the villagers to live in so they would be safe from the mobs at night.
Mm-hmm. Good. A villager.
Yeah, well, this is nice. A skill for survival. You build the shelter where you can protect the others from the zombies, right? And creepers and everything. Yeah.
Oh,
I must tell you that.
And then we built farms to grow crops, a greenhouse to grow sugarcane for paper to trade with the librarians. There's a mine underneath the town. There's a zombie spawner that Bard Rose and her family built so that we could heal the zombie villagers and get more villagers for the village.
Ouch.
Yeah, villagers. I think the villagers kind of spawn naturally in villages that kind of get generated in the game, and the zombies and monsters come out and attack people. So this is ways of thinking how to cure the monsters and turn them into villagers, and then you can trade with the villagers. So Maha has a horse, and to trade with a villager, you right-click on one. But you have to have things to trade. Probably you should have some emeralds or something like that.
If you want to trade with the villagers, if you pick like carrots or potatoes out of the garden and then go inside the building that has the farmer, you can trade produce with the farmer.
Ah, okay.
If you want to trade with the librarian, you'll have to pick some sugar cane and turn it into paper.
That's right, yes.
Different villagers trade for different things.
Uh-huh. This looks like a tutorial here, some saddles. What is this telling us? Yeah, so you can get exotic things from villagers. Let's see, what is it? This must be sugar cane. But it doesn't look, no, this might be carrots? Sure.
No, not this one. I forgot where the building. I think it's on the other side.
The sugar cane
here.
is in the greenhouse.
Yeah, this is the sugarcane house.
Oh, can I ask a question?
This
The
way.
question regarding the crops.
Certainly.
Ah, here's the greenhouse, okay.
How long does the crop grows? They plant it, right? They can collect it. They can the villagers.
Yes, the villages that occur naturally will have little gardens, the little like 7x4 gardens that have potatoes and carrots and things in them, and the villagers will tend to those gardens themselves. And I guess they pick and eat the potatoes and the carrots and things that are in them. But then I tended to make larger gardens because I build everything big.
What's the technique?
Okay, so can you come to their village and collect like we are doing now? I see Oliver and Vance, they have been collecting the crops.
Yes, as long as you replant so that they grow back. Yeah.
Okay.
How long does
I
it
think
take the game for like a day or a few hours or a few minutes to grow the crops?
If someone is in the chunk that they're in, I think it takes on the order of 5 minutes or so for them to grow back, because I've seen them come back to full maturity in the same day before it got dark, so it'd be less than 10.
And I think also the way, if we're using an add-on or a mod that prevents, or a command that prevents creepers from causing damage, I think that prevents villagers from replanting as well. So we have to do the replanting.
Well, it's quite interesting. Yeah, I haven't played this part, but it's quite nice. So there are really, really many opportunities. It reminds me now of Farmville, when you plant, you have your own world, and you collect crops. You actually learn a lot of stuff.
Yes,
and you can you learn at different levels too. Like if you want, there is many different ways of using it as there are people. Like if you want to learn or teach the scientific method, you can say, well, how would you figure out whether or not the villagers are replanting, or whether or not they're picking them and eating? You know, how would you set up an experiment to determine if, you know, such and such a thing is so? So that there's, you know, it's an engaging environment that people. And, you know, it doesn't have to be the children, people of all ages enjoy being in it. The game was originally written for adults, and it just so happened that younger people liked it as well. But it's an engaging environment that's pleasant to spend time in. It offers challenges and puzzles for you to solve at different levels, and different people do different things with it. And it's also a social area for people to interact with, and that creates you know, that critical sandbox environment that allows all different kinds of learning to occur.
Yeah, I have read somewhere that people who love to play such games, and older people, they actually will have the less tendency to get Alzheimer's or something. There was like some kind of a research in learning new things. So this is probably one of the ideas how people can always be motivated to learn new things, so that their brain doesn't have any problems in getting forgetting. Some people say also to learn the language, right? So those are good advantages. There was a certain research, and on TV I have also watched a documentary about that. So it was quite interesting. I would definitely suggest, for instance, the people who have the tendency of maybe getting Alzheimer's to learn a game, to learn something new, to learn a language, and it will make their brain fresh, right, again, something like that. This is, I'm trying to explain in a very bad English at the moment, can't remember all of the vocabulary.
It's a parallel to like the brain being a muscle, that if you exercise it, it keeps it in good shape. It's exactly similar. Some of the other things that are very useful, especially for students coming up through the schools, a lot of the things that employers are looking for are not taught by any of the curricula. Collaboration, that's looked upon as cheating. You know, do your own work. Working together, you know, that sort of thing. There are a lot of skills that you pick up by working in these environments, working, playing, however you want to call it, that aren't offered in any of the typical curricula. You know, it fills in a lot of the gaps that are missing, and we all, when it comes down to it, started out we're wired to learn by play. That's the way we're engineered. That's the way our brains were formed. We start out, as infants, and we're engaged by the world to explore and experiment and discover how things work. And that's how we learn, and somehow we get away from that as we get older, thinking that that's no longer good enough. But it is, and it's a better way than some of the ways that we've tried to adopt.
Even there was on this documentary that was on Croatian television about a month ago. There was a colleague who is he was a doctor, a surgeon, and he was a brain surgeon, I think. And he said that after a certain period, he noticed that the younger doctors, the specialists or surgeons, they do certain operations quicker and even more faster than him. And then they did the research, and they asked them, and they told, well, we used to play games when we were younger. And then he developed another game similar to Minecraft. I can't remember it now, but he has to use the instruments like that he uses to do a surgery. But then again, in this game, he needs to either go into a mine, build something, crack something, or something like that. And after practicing and doing this, his skills improved. He was more able to do better surgeries and certain stuff. So I was really amazed that people actually use games nowadays to practice their skills, their motoric skills as well. Interesting stuff.
Well, I think a lot of times we get hung up on verbiage, on nomenclature. You call something a game, and right away people are ready to dismiss it as a, quote, waste of time. But yet you call it a simulation. Oh, and it's high tech. It's the latest thing, and it's the same thing. It's no different. It's
in the mental
it's
block,
marketing, it's advertising. You need to get past that. You need to look at what it really is and not what somebody thinks it is.
How can I make
very
paper?
well explained. Very well.
Paper. You put
3 in a row.
3 in a row. In a horizontal row.
Okay, 3 in a horizontal row. So you actually don't need a crafting table. Just oh no, you do. Yeah, I need a crafting table. Okay, so let's see if I can find a crafting table.
Yeah, because you need the So.
Okay, here's one.
Right, online. I remember that Filip told me that you have these, how to make, I don't know, a redstone or other kind of stones or something. And then they were all written somewhere. Where are those cheats, Domagoj? Where you see how to make certain stuff in Minecraft, yeah?
How much paper do I need to trade with villagers?
Yeah.
Typically, they want stacks of anywhere from 30 to 38.
Oh.
It's quite a bit,
Uh-huh.
which of course is why I built the huge greenhouse.
Uh-huh.
But if you look, there's a box, a chest with the sign that says paper next to it.
Oh.
That should have some stacks in it if you need to do some trading.
Yeah. Okay. Pulling down a few pieces of paper here. Anyway, people who are watching this online are seeing how to make paper. So.
And of course, that's one of the other things about working collaboratively. When you want to have someone learn how to do something, and it takes 4 hours worth of gathering to learn how to do something that takes 5 seconds to do. People many times don't have that amount of time to invest to learn how to do something that they may not see the value of right away. So by working in a collaborative community like this, you can have these pools of resources that let someone explore and look at something without having to spend all of that pre-time working up to it. And then they say, oh yes, that is worth that amount of time to spend in it. And then they're willing to do it.
Yeah, and in our case, well, we've formed a community that enjoys meeting together and learning new things.
And I think with educators, many times that's the case. You know, if they're pressed for time and you want to convince them that something is worth an investment of their time, you can't ask them to make the 14-hour investment first before they decide whether or not it's going to be worth it.
Well, this is interesting. I haven't been listening to you carefully because Domago took my headphones. But he had just made 3 papers, or 2, how much? And he used 3 sugar cane to make paper, which is actually fun because not everybody would know that you can make paper out of sugar cane. Like, I don't know if we probably know in Croatia that students are taught that from wood or from you can make a paper, but these things, it's interesting. No, I'm just going to explain you later. These things are interesting, how they learn, how they can make certain stuff. And for instance, that the diamond is very thick. He knew it before he learned it in chemistry. The diamond can cut the glass or something like that. And there were so many interesting stuff. Like for instance, when my son, when Filip was making aeroplanes, and then when he was blowing them up with the TNT, he didn't know about what is TNT before, but he learned there that's explosive and other interesting stuff. So I'm really amazed with the things that I have learned from my sons, that they have learned from the game. And since we are always very as parents, we try to follow what they are doing online because they are very young still. So that's why we have to learn with them together. And now I can learn a lot from them, or actually I already did.
I usually keep a Google window open that
and
says,
I think too that anytime you have an activity that a parent and a child can participate in as peers and both enjoy equally, it creates a space for them to relate in a way that they don't typically have. And it's a highly valuable opportunity that doesn't come along that frequently.
Very interesting how everybody plays the same game, and one of them is 10, the other is 40, but they enjoy equally good. Like I know Rose is playing a lot with her son. I used to play with my boys. They would teach me, and my husband is also playing, even though not Minecraft with them, but I think this could be very relevant what you have just said. This could help many families if they want to bond with their kids. This is a very great idea. Maybe you have even better examples in real life because you have just mentioned.
well, it's a lot of fun playing with my granddaughter in Minecraft. She loves it, and it entertains her. So.
Are you?
Well, I think just basically the idea that that they can come together somewhere, like I say, as peers and not be parent and child, but be equals and be working at something that they both value and both see the value in. That like I say, that with the age difference, you typically don't see that. There are some hobbies that. Like model airplanes sometimes, or model trains sometimes, but a lot of times even that, like the Lego movie showed that even if the parent and the child are both playing with Lego, they might not be playing with it in the same way. They're not playing with it as peers. And that can create strife rather than an opportunity for them to share. Whereas in the game, typically, that they're both going to get blown up by that same creeper. They both need to build that that house, that armor, that weapon.
Yes,
so
it's
that,
the achievement. Yes, yeah, they have the mutual achievement. They do something together.
And they both see the same value in the same thing, and they're both able to help each other equally. It's not often that the child gets to help the parent equally. It isn't just, oh yes, that was very nice of you, condescending. It's a yes, thank you, you saved me. It was real. And like I say, that it's infrequent that opportunity comes along. And think people tend to discount the value of that. If that was the only thing that the game offered, it would be worthwhile just for that alone. But it offers all these other things as well.
Yeah, well, I think in my events, you will probably remember in the article that we have written, there was a parent. She was right. I think she was using Minecraft. She was homeschooling her kids, and she was using Minecraft to teach.
Yes.
A certain stuff from language, from writing, from behaving, and another interesting. I think it was Sandra Dodd. She wrote about video games and Minecraft learning, and it was very interesting for me because I know in America that you have the opportunity of homeschooling your kids. And she was using Minecraft in 2012 to teach her daughter, I think it was a daughter, to, you know, how to use Minecraft, but also a certain stuff from, I don't know, being a good citizen, of communication, or that you have just mentioned, Dakota, collaboration, then also cultural differences. I think she even mentioned about language and punctuation, keyboarding, even math, right, and some other stuff. So this is a very good blog also to read, and this is just something that we added in our article. Okay, I will have to say goodbye, and Domagoj as well, because we have another engagement. Domagoj, could you please say everybody bye?
Bye-bye.
Okay, good
Thank
boy.
you for coming.
Nice to meet you, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Vance and Dakota and everybody in the game. I'm so sorry, but I have another meeting at 5 p.m. my time, so I'll have to leave. And it was nice. And hello to everybody in Second Life in MOOC. I hope you are watching us, and it is always a pleasure to be a part of of this fantastic online community. Bye, everybody, and talk to you soon, my Minecraft guys. Bye-bye.
See you.
Okay, bye, Marijana. Thank you for joining us.
A couple of other things that I noticed in the game. One is it helps kids express themselves. And I think I mentioned this once before. A couple of my friends' kids are started playing with me, or I brought them into one of the servers. Actually, it was Dakota's realm. And I mean, I've known them for years, since they were born, but there were sides to their personality that I didn't know, especially the girl. She was very, very quiet, and she was a completely different person, a lovely, wonderful, I mean, she was already wonderful, but she was very different, very helpful, very outgoing, not the quiet, shy girl that I used to see in real life. She was more, I mean, she took a lot of initiatives, she suggested things, she was always there, and so I realized that, and I've seen it with other kids, that they are able to express themselves in ways that they don't sometimes do in real life, with adults especially, but also with other kids. The other thing is how the community, and even some of them are young players, not necessarily small kids, but not adults, sometimes teenagers, invent things in the game. They if they are into coding, they start coding things for the game, or if they just are into building things in the game, and and using the command blocks and so on, and inventing things for others to play. I like to explore other servers, and I tried several, and it's wonderful. It's really amazing to see how what kids are doing. I mean, something very small. For example, I just learned from one of the kids how to use a shortcut to run that I didn't know for the I mean, I'd never heard about it for the last 2 years. Some of the games that mods offer, sometimes simple mods, not necessarily very huge mods, and also things that can be created even in vanilla Minecraft, like for example something called Skyblock. I just tried this recently, and it's really good for kids to start thinking about, you know, like problem solving, because you get very limited resources. You're on a 3x3, I think, or 4x4 blocks in the sky, with a chest with very limited resources, and you have to, from your knowledge or from asking around or checking online, find how to use those resources to create a world, to create an island, to expand it, to get food, to get even blocks, because all you have is grass, and you need to plant trees, or you need I mean for wood, or you need cobblestones and so on. And it was a really interesting experience.
Yeah, for sure. I've gone out exploring just to take people on a little video adventure.
Yeah, I think you're right in that it many times creates an environment where they feel a little more competent and confident to be themselves and open up and do things that maybe they wouldn't in the quote real world.
And it's nice to see, as you've all mentioned before, to see them become the teachers to adults. Or to each other, of course. But yeah, age doesn't matter. It's just whether you're experienced, whether you're adventurous, whether you like to learn more. And I've seen how it influences kids to positively, to find ways to learn. Because even if it was a little bit out of competition or out of the need to help or whatever it is, they start looking for information and creating also and advertising their, you know, like video, their YouTube channels where they explain to each other how to do things, and it's just wonderful to watch and to observe the interactions.
Where do you use Minecraft with students? In what context? Did you hear my question?
Where is everybody?
I'm in a boat
Scattered to the
on a
four
lake.
winds, I think.
I'm still at Hinderwall. I was just replanting.
I seem to be disconnected. I might be coming out on the stream. RTC disconnected. Okay, so let's see. Voice channels, here we go.
I'm killing mobs outside of town walls.
I killed a few, but from the top of the building. And one of them was a witch, bad witch. Vance, and who else is still there?
I'm here. Let's see, but I can't. I don't seem to be connecting.
I can't hear anybody else.
Yeah, I don't seem to be connecting on. Are you with us? Okay. You just try to reconnect. Okay, connecting again. It's connecting. Okay. All right. Am I audible now? It says connecting. Maybe it's not. maybe I've lost Discord. So I seem to have lost Discord. I'm not sure if I guess Discord is this is probably picking up my oh, Dakota Redstone shot by a skeleton. Let me see what I can do here. I'm losing touch with everyone. Okay, so I'll try to communicate with people here. Let's see.
Oh, can you hear me?
Nope.
Hello?
Okay, so we're trying to communicate with people there. It looks like we've lost our group. There's probably not much point of going much further. We've been talking for, well, we've been here for about an hour. So, let's see. So I'm just on a lake, on a boat, going for some light. So it could be that this is a good landing spot. It looks like it could be. It's very bright here, so let me see. I'll just get out of this boat. Since it's so bright, it could be safe, or there could be monsters around. But I'll follow this path of light and see where it goes. I'm probably going to have to eat sometime soon, because as you can see, I'm getting down to 3 drumsticks, and my health is not so well. I probably have some food with me, but right now I'm kind of playing the game sort of the way we would do it. Let's see, what is this over here? Yes, Discord is not working for me. Let's see, there's another boat over here. Okay, okay, I'm in a boat with a duck. And there is, oh, let's see, someone just went up a ladder.
Can you hear me on Discord now?
No, I can't hear you on Discord.
I don't hear you either.
Yeah, I think we just dropped out of Discord. I'm just in the game and climbing up a ladder to see where it goes. Okay, so I'm here on top of a structure, so I guess I'm safe for right now. So I think we'll probably call this off, although it's been really nice. I'm going to tell them I think I'll stop the stream and wrap up. Maybe I should, and it looks like Mircea is here. I can try to restart Discord. Okay, so let's see if I can. But so stopping the game for a minute, and let's see. I'll put my webcam back in just to make something a little bit interesting here, something for people to watch. I'm going to see if I can refresh Discord, get it to working again. Okay, so I just restarted it. I've got a cat here. It's my cat. The cat's kind of annoying me. He's one of the monsters we have to watch for here in this game. Oh. He got tangled up in my headphones and pulled them out. So okay, so let's see. It seems I'm not really able to. I don't think that helped with my getting myself back in the game. So probably.
Okay, I just refreshed. Can you hear me now?
No. And I.
Yeah, disconnected.
Yeah, it just kind of went into the same place it was. So, let's see. Kind of curious as to where I am and where how I can get out of here. There we go. Okay. Oh.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm in some structure here that I really don't know how I'm going to get around. Okay. So we got your message. I saw your message that you left Minecraft, and so. If anybody's watching in Second Life MOOC, we appreciate it. This is Vance Stevens in Al Ain, United Arab Emirates, and I'm just going to find a way to see what my stream is doing. Looks like it's doing fine, but as I said earlier, this is the 22nd of June, 2017. And we've been with EVO Minecraft MOOC in Second Life MOOC 2017. We're an event at that MOOC, we think. We don't really know. We haven't had any feedback from anybody there. But in any event, we are recording this, and we are the Electronic Village EVO TESOL, Teachers of English to Speakers of Other Language, Electronic Village Online, EVO Minecraft MOOC. So we're a community of educators who've been meeting for sessions in January and February to learn how to play this game, and we've gotten very elaborate with it. So in any event, thank you very much for joining us, and I bid you good night, and see you another time. Bye-bye. I forgot this is Learning Together episode 370. 370 Learning Together episodes. Okay. Bye-bye.